Profitability, they had it, but maybe not for a long time. Weak guidance in terms of their expenses rising, and Wall Street didn't really love it. Welcome to Drill Down Earnings. We've got the latest results from Shopify. Fourth quarter results for an all-important retailer. This is the business story behind one stock on the move. I'm Cory Johnson, Futurum Group's chief market strategist. And Shopify, look, a one-time pandemic darling when no one could open actual stores. Everyone opening stores online, and a lot of them using Shopify for stocking their stuff, showing off their stuff, building custom online stores, and taking payments. It was a pandemic darling to the stock market. What is it now? Well, the Wall Street likes a miss or a beat, and this was a beat by Wall Street analyst standards. Here's the business, the actual numbers. That's what we care about so much more. We saw about $2.4 billion in revenues. That's up 26% from the previous year. So fantastic growth. Also growth in net income for this company and free cash flow, very importantly. But the real question for this is what happens, over this business in the long term when we get post-pandemic. An improvement this quarter and last quarter, and specifically in profitability and operating margins. So after the pandemic, we saw this business kind of collapse, the growth collapse, and profits really collapse. But last quarter, 13.1% profit margins. This quarter, 13.5% operating profit margins. So nonetheless, when the company guided for the next quarter, the first quarter of 2024, the quarter we're living in right now, numbers not great. And that saw the stock sell off in after hours. Nonetheless, when you look over the last year, really strong growth in the last year for this business. So the real question is what happens next? So the big driver during the pandemic, as I mentioned, online and online only, Shopify stores, companies like the scrubs maker Figs. This company went online in size, of course, a very popular product that lots of people needed during the pandemic of surgical scrubs and the sort. But now the driver is a lot more than just being online. It's payments, it's simple to use data analytics, it's A/B testing, access to heap data, metrics like repeat purchase rates, online order value, customer lifetime value, conversion. Having that all in one place, Shopify, I should say, offers that. Kind of important, that upsell, driving Shopify results. Now here's the Shopify Chief Operating Officer, very dynamic guy, Harley Finkelstein, talking about what this business is doing to sell more to existing customers like Figs.
We are seeing existing brands, for example, I mentioned Figs in my prepared remarks, that are coming to us that already have a very large online presence that are now expanding offline. And so Shopify is becoming, for them, the obvious solution. But then you're also seeing some other things happening. So when Banana Republic were launching their home stores, for example, they wanted to use Shopify point of sale across all this physical locations. Sage Natural had 70 locations. This is sort of part of something new that I think we're all seeing here, which is there are these new on-ramps into Shopify.
So it's all about that upsell, and their customers apparently like it, purchasing both offline and online, of course. But what does it all mean? What's the big drill on earnings takeaway, the one number that tells us a whole lot? I'll have that right after this.
The Drill Down is brought to you by Futurum Group, where analysts, researchers, advisors, content creators, and marketing experts help business leaders anticipate and understand shifts in their industries and build strategies to leverage disruptive innovation. With deep analysis, Futurum Group's extensive industry experience delivers reliable research and data, thought leadership, and actionable advice to help you with your strategy and go-to-market efforts. Futurum Group.
Okay, here's your quick drill down earnings takeaway on the latest results, fourth quarter results from Shopify. A good quarter, a good year, 28% year-over-year growth in the top line, and profitability. They had it, but maybe not for a long time. Weak guidance in terms of their expenses rising, and Wall Street didn't really love it. Nonetheless, the opportunity to sell more products to existing customers, very promising for these guys. And as I promised you, the drill down earnings bite, one number that tells us a whole lot, $441 million. Last year, they had $441 million at Shopify in offline revenue. It's 5 times what it was before the pandemic. So that business growing really fast, thinking of a new way to look at Shopify. All right, thanks for listening to Drill Down Earnings. I'm Cory Johnson. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Follow me at X at Cory TV. Drill Down Earnings, part of the 6-5 Media Group.